Hello and welcome back to the Education Magazine. Do you remember that iconic scene from The Martian, where Mark Watney fights to cultivate potatoes on Mars? It vividly illustrates the immense challenge of terraforming the red planet and cultivating food in its harsh conditions. Terraforming is a process of making Mars more Earth-like, which is crucial for future human settlement. Desert moss, specifically Syntrichia caninervis, known for its resilience, may hold the key to our survival on Mars. With its exceptional ability to thrive in extreme environments, this unassuming plant could transform space colonization. So we request you to suit up, as we're all set to launch and explore how this tiny moss could pave the way to a sustainable future on Mars. As we enter this room of exploration, it becomes crucial for us to understand what is Syntrichia caninervis. Syntrichia caninervis is a bryophyte, a type of non-vascular plant that thrives in extreme desert environments. This tiny moss is a master of survival, found on every continent, including the frozen tundra of Antarctica and the scorching sands of the Mojave Desert. But what makes it so special? Syntrichia caninervis forms biological soil crusts, which play a crucial role in stabilizing desert ecosystems. These crusts help prevent soil erosion, retain moisture, and even contribute to nitrogen fixation, improving soil fertility. This moss's ability to endure harsh conditions is due to its unique cellular structure and biochemical composition. It can survive prolonged periods of desiccation and then quickly recover when rehydrated. Syntrichia caninervis contains special proteins and sugars that protect its cells from damage during extreme dehydration and rehydration cycles. Additionally, it forms tight cellular bonds, including hydrogen and ionic bonds, which enhance its resilience. With such impressive capabilities, Syntrichia caninervis is a prime candidate for helping us terraform Mars. Its robust nature and ecosystem stabilizing properties could be key to creating a sustainable environment on the red planet. As we had a glance at its ability to survive in extreme environments, it's time to dig deep and see in how worst conditions it can hold on to its breath. This little moss isn't just tough, it's like a superhero with a built-in survival kit. This moss can survive being completely dried out, losing over 98% of its water content. But when it's rehydrated, it springs back to life within seconds, like a plant version of the Incredible Hulk. But that's not all. Syntrichia caninervis can also withstand freezing temperatures that would kill most plants. It survived being stored at -80 degrees Celsius for 5 whole years, and even being submerged in liquid nitrogen at -196 degrees Celsius for a month. That's colder than the surface of Pluto. And if that wasn't impressive enough, this moss can also shrug off high doses of gamma radiation that would be fatal to humans. A dose of 500 Gray promoted its growth, while just 50 Gray would kill a person. It's like the Hulk meets Wolverine. But perhaps most amazingly, Syntrichia caninervis can regenerate after being exposed to simulated Martian conditions, 95% carbon dioxide, temperatures ranging from -60 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, high UV radiation, and low pressure. It's like the moss is saying, "Bring it on, Mars." While Syntrichia caninervis shows remarkable resilience under simulated Martian conditions, its long-term growth potential on Mars is uncertain. In tests, dried moss plants achieved 100% regeneration within 30 days after exposure to Martian conditions for up to 7 days, suggesting survival and revival capabilities. However, hydrated plants regenerated more slowly, indicating potential challenges in maintaining adequate moisture levels on Mars. Despite its promise as a pioneer species, significant hurdles remain before moss or other plants could help terraform Mars to support human habitation. More research is needed to understand its long-term growth and reproduction in Martian soil and conditions. Although the research is in the early stages, Syntrichia caninervis offers intriguing possibilities for future Martian colonization efforts. But the question is, how is this a potential for terraforming Mars? Syntrichia caninervis could be our pioneer plant on Mars. This resilient moss has the potential to enrich Martian soil, making it more hospitable for other plants. It plays a crucial role in oxygen production through photosynthesis, which could be a game changer for creating a breathable atmosphere on Mars. But how? Well, as Syntrichia caninervis grows, it helps to enrich the soil with organic matter and nutrients. By stabilizing the soil and retaining moisture, Syntrichia caninervis can pave the way for other plants to grow. Researchers are already planning future space experiments to test this moss in actual Martian conditions, including low pressure, high UV radiation, and a carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere. These pioneering efforts could be the first step towards turning Mars into a new home for humanity, with Syntrichia Caninervis leading the charge. Despite its promise, Syntrichia Caninervis faces significant challenges. First, we need more research on whether it can reproduce and sustain growth in Martian conditions. Plus, there are still significant technological and logistical challenges to overcome before we can even get the moss to Mars, like developing reliable transportation and life support systems. Did we mention that Martian soil lacks essential nutrients and has a different chemical composition than Earth's, affecting the moss's cell wall structure and growth? It's a complex web of challenges, but hey, that's what makes it so exciting, right? And let's not forget the massive logistical hurdles of transporting enough moss to Mars to make a real difference, keeping it alive during the journey, and establishing a thriving colony. It's a daunting challenge that will take decades of work and billions of dollars to pull off, even if the science checks out. So while Syntrichia Caninervis is an exciting and promising candidate, we're still a long way from using moss to make Mars habitable for humans. But it's a start, and who knows what the future might hold. So, is Syntrichia Caninervis our ticket to Mars? The answer is, it's looking promising. While research is still in its early stages, this resilient moss could be our ticket to making Mars green. Imagine turning the red planet into a lush, habitable world, all thanks to this humble desert moss. The future of space exploration may very well rely on its incredible abilities. What are your thoughts on using Syntrichia Caninervis to terraform Mars? Do you have any theories or ideas on how this desert moss could help us colonize the red planet? Also, if you have any other fascinating topics you'd like us to explore, suggest them in the comments. Your ideas could inspire our next video. Thanks for watching.